fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Fake. They'll look to throw. And his first look is incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play one and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
At the 49-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Ravens 0.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. He'll have a first down past the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yo.
26, Mike, 26.
I'm proud of him. No, 7-9.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to fire one deep, middle of, and this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he will take it in for a
broadcast up there, bro.
Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
At the 47-yard
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
It's a
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff looking right. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
That's good.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. These two teams all tied after 1. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
The kick is,
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Ravens 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And nearly picked off. Jackson. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again.
Oh, that's pass interference.
Connect, incomplete.
Come on.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Wow, bro.
And it's a Jacksonville touchdown.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he'll find home. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 32 on the play. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going to go up top again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Taken down at the
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, that was a pick 6.
Past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Ravens 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson got some room at the 30. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And that will be incomplete.
Whoever the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson will throw again. Throw left side complete. It's Hall. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
10-yard line.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
And it's 4th down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 29-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted,
and the Jags get to him as down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. To try again after the sack. Jackson on the run. He'll let this go deep. He's got a man. Complete. 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to
Marquise Brown. 85 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
Man, you see how slow Lamar Jackson is coming out the pocket, though? It's like every time that nigga sack me, that nigga get slow as hell. You see that?
Ravens 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
You can't hear me?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Kim must can't hear me.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I ain't know me something hear me.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
My mic is on, dude.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Thomas made the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, you supposed to pick that Melifonwu. Come on.
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it past the 30
before he's
dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
No,
Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards. in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Jackson. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him in the pass rush. My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now it's Jackson.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Ravens 25.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, you can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they give this time to the tailback. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
28. Ravens 25.
They'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
At the 21-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
The ball carrier.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Rolling to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Man, wait till you see that throw. That throw, that nigga just did was
21
ridiculous.
yards away. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A first down run there by Fournette as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Jaguars 35, Ravens 32.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Gotta stop this nigga, man.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
I ain't getting no pressure, too. That's crazy. I ain't getting no pressure.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too
still
fast
got that first
when
time.
you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
Oh, he ain't get it.
Speechless. I am without speech.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them.
Oh, that made me stop running. Dog, look at that. What is that?
Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. All told, it's an even 30
Oh,
and a first down.
man, what the fuck was that?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside.
Oh, they made my dude stop running. What? You seen that, son?
Quickly completed to the
Oh, let's go fumble! Let's go!
The football, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. What a big 4th quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing now is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
And 5 at the 20-yard line.
He's back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's third down and 10 yards.
And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
28-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams...
And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Samson Abukum. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here.
Fumble!
Football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be
God, I should have picked it up. Damn.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about.
I tried,
Forced it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover.
Oh, y'all got a pick there. That's my pick. That's my pick.
Solid coverage. Y'all got a pick there.
Let's go. All I got to do is come down and get a field goal, dog.
and try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter. But
all I gotta do is come down and get a field goal, dog.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Josh Allen able to drop him that time.
They should have thrown him. Why he ain't get it up?
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Fournette running out of the gun. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Let's go, man, let's go.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Let's go, man.
They'll run with Fournette. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brought down.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying
Let's
to
go, man.
And protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. We thought this game would be a good one.
Let's go, man.
Disappoint into overtime, and it took the field.
Boy, I had to come back from 8. Boy, I had to come back from 28, boy. I was down 28. Oh, it was 21? I thought it was 28. Yeah, it was 21. Yeah, 21. Woo!
They got the ball back on defense,
Woo!
gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it.
That's Carl Joseph, dog. 92 hit power.
From an overtime, the
Woo,
knees are always
no.
shaky, but he pushed it through.
Not
Woo.
only that, think about your snapper, your
Man.
holder. A lot of nerves for them, too.
I had to take away them drags.
In order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Ravens, they start the season with a great win.
I was too worried, right? I was too worried about him nigga beating me deep, man.
A few extra days to
Woo,
this
boy.
before they take on the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, he got me on one of them though. Yeah, the post route, son. Yeah, man.
And they'll try to get back to their
See, I ain't know. This how he was killing me. He would make when I was doing the purple zones for the crossing routes. He'll do the flat, and then when I pull it, and then when I play the flat, then he'll do the purple crossing route. But whoo, boy, that was a game right there. Lord, Lamar Jackson threw for 400 yards on that nigga. Yeah. Boy, that throw in there. Oh yeah, that first touchdown. I'm talking about that throw on 4th down. That throw was beautiful. That throw was beautiful. I thought he was gonna overthrow it at first. Whoo, boy, that was a game, boy. I gotta go smoke now. Whoo, Lord. Boy, that was a game. Let's go, man. Beat the Super Bowl champs out here, man. That should have been me. I told that nigga when I play him again I was gonna beat him. I told him. Brown had 203 yards. Yeah. And 3 touchdowns. He gonna play of the week. He gonna be walking to that 99 club. Yeah. 99 speed. I'm already at 98, about to be 99. Emmanuel Hall, you did good too, dog. You had 100 yards. Yeah, I need to see who that was that did that fumble. Who was that? Yep, that was Carl Joseph. Yeah, you said number 42. Yep, that was Carl Joseph. That's what he there for, the little pie on niggas. That's what he there for. He came in and sacked that nigga. Yep. He booked him. Yep. 2 straight times too, I think. Whew. But it was too many times my D line was blowing the play up and overrunning the nigga. On every run play when they was doing the outside runs, boy, they were blowing that shit up. But he'll run right past the nigga. Calais Campbell, I knew you had to be at D tackle, dog. I need you in that middle. Woo, boy, that was a game, boy. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's how you open up the fucking season, dog. That's how you do it.